Okay, I wanna get into the case for a second. I am baffled at something. So there are 3 alleged victims who are ex-girlfriends and 1 who's an ex-employee of Diddy. Um, Cassie, we know, is one of them, and I wanna get into Cassie in a minute. But the fascinating one is there is one of these women, does not wanna testify, and our information is that she's never wanted to testify, and yet the prosecution added her to the indictment and planned on calling her, but said as recently as the last hearing this week that she's still unwilling. So I'm not sure I understand the play here. If they've got somebody, but they can't get that person on the stand, why they added her to this indictment and what it means.
Well, I'm not so sure that we will know the answer to any of that until tomorrow, given what I heard in the courtroom. I think that the prosecutors said that they were going to address the issue. We're taping this on Thursday. If you're watching this, I believe they said they were going to address it on Friday.
So, if she is unwilling to testify, what, they would drop her from the indictment?
It's an interesting issue as to somebody who is alleged to be a victim in sexual assault cases. I don't know that they've addressed this issue head on in this circuit where they are, but I know in other courts there's been legislation that you cannot compel. There was a case where somebody refused to testify in California, for instance, in a prosecution for a sex offense, refused to testify, was placed in custody, and then they did a expedited hearing on it and was released. But then the legislature did a carve out on that. So it would seem to cut against the idea of forcing somebody who was unwilling to testify about these kinds of things.